Hi, I'm Bill Myers, and this is another one of my video tips of the week. In this week's video tip, I'm going to show you how to get widescreen on YouTube from videos that weren't shot in widescreen. And we're going to do this with Sony Movie Studio. Let's get started. This is Sony Movie Studio Platinum 9. This will work in any version. And what you see on the screen here is a video that I created from a series of photographs. And the photographs are 4.3 aspect ratio. But you can see over here, it means that I'm going to have black bars on this video. They don't expand to widescreen. If I render this, put this up to YouTube, it's going to look just like you see on the screen. Black bars, and I don't want to have that. I want it to fill the screen. In Sony Vegas Movie Studio, there are a number of ways to do this. But before we do this, what we want to do is we want to set our project settings so that we'll get that widescreen, high quality link at YouTube. And to do that, we go up to Project, and then we come down to Properties. And under Project Properties, we want to select a custom template. We want to set the width as 640, the height as 360, the frame rate is 30, the field order as none, which is progressive scan, the pixel aspect ratio is square, the full resolution quality is good, or you can put best if you want, and the DNLS method will be blend fields. And you may want to enter a tag up here where it says template and type in widescreen for YouTube. And then once you do that, if you click on this icon right there, it'll save that template so you can use it in the future. And we click apply. And once we've done that, we'll have the template that'll help us produce a widescreen. And the next thing we want to do is make these images go to widescreen. Like I said earlier, there are a number of ways to do this. I'll show you the two quickest ways. One is to right click on the media itself, select properties, and under properties you'll notice that the media in almost all cases will be set for Smart Resample and Maintain Aspect Ratio. If you uncheck Maintain Aspect Ratio and click OK, you notice that it widens that image so that it fits to the full frame. Now there's some advantages to that, and one is it's quick and easy. The disadvantage is it makes everything look a little bit wider. You may not want your image to be stretched like that, especially if it's people, because it's going to make them look fat. And in most cases, people don't want to look fat on video. So to undo that, we right click again, we select Properties, and we make sure that the Maintain Aspect Ratio is selected, and we click OK. Now the way that I generally do it, and a way that is probably the quickest and easiest, is to select the Event Pan Crop button, which brings up the Event Pan Crop window. And you have a number of defaults here that are in the drop-down selection. We're going to select the 16.9 widescreen TV aspect ratio, and that's all we have to do. And when we do that, you'll see that our image is now widescreen, and it's widescreen without stretching. The way it does that is zooms in the image to give you the 6.9 aspect ratio, and the disadvantage is it cuts off the top or the bottom, but the image won't be stretched. For most cases, if you know your video is going to be 16.9 widescreen, you'll shoot it so that you do have extra headspace at the top and bottom, so if it does cut it off, it doesn't hurt it. That's how I did it on this particular video. Then once it's done, you're going to render. We select Project, Render As, we give it a name. Now I've created a template here, but you won't have it, so select Windows Media V9, select the default template, and then click Custom. Under Custom, you can select the video rendering quality to be good or best. It's up to you. And the audio, select it to be CBR, that's constant bit rate. And under Video, you want it to be quality VVR. You want it to be Windows Media Video 9 or 11 or whatever version you have. The image size is custom. The width is 640. The height is 360. The frame rate is 30. Pixel aspect ratio is square. And on bit rate, it won't matter. And then click OK, and then render at that. And when you render at that, it's going to create a nice, relatively small, high quality file that's going to be widescreen, so when you view it on YouTube, it'll look like this. Now, the quality you get on YouTube is going to be directly related to the quality of images or video that you have imported to your project. So if the quality is not good here, it generally is because the images or video was low resolution to start with. But in any case, that's how you get widescreen from normal aspect ratio videos on YouTube. And you'll also notice that when I uploaded this, I have the HQ option, and if you click that HQ option, the quality is much better immediately. So to review, what we did is the first thing we did was we went in and select Project Properties. We told Sony Movie Studio this is going to be 640 by 360 and the frame rate is 30. We clicked OK. We pulled our media up on the screen. We select the pan crop. On the pan and crop, we selected the 16.9 widescreen TV aspect ratio. Once that, and you'll have to do that for each video clip you have on the project. And then you render it, and when you render it, you want to render it to the custom settings that we showed, which is going to be the video at 640 by 360 with frame rates at 30. If you do all this, your video is going to come out, not only is it going to come out widescreen on YouTube, it'll come out widescreen with the HQ option. I'm Bill Myers. This has been another one of my video tips of the week. To find more like this, visit www.bmyers.com.